I'll never forget what a friend of mine said to me after she lost her little boy in an accident some years ago. She said, you know, Beth, my friends keep telling me not to go to the cemetery. And she says, I know it wouldn't be healthy to go to the cemetery all the time, but she says, they keep telling me over and over again, he's not there. He's not there. And these are very tender words I'm speaking to you from a very tender mother who had gone through just the ultimate pain, and some of you have been there as well. And she said, the thing of it is, I know his little spirit and soul is not there. But she said, I also happen to love that physical body. And it is there. Never forgotten it. I've never forgotten it. We know that in spirit, Christ was very busy over those couple of days. But his physical body, she had told me, she said, I brushed that hair. I held that hand. And I thought to myself, God had done the same thing with his one and only son. Can you imagine the last he really saw his son in heaven in glory? Before the plan was put into action, and then suddenly, for the first time they've been separated in relationship, for the first time, Christ Jesus is this big in a mother's womb. Separation. Can you imagine what that was like? One moment, just like things have always been. Next moment, here's the Father staring down in the ultimate ultrasound, watching every single beat of that heart, just exactly like that. He knew the soul of his son was not in that tomb in that moment, but his body was. And he had brushed that hair with the wind. Knew every single wrinkle on his palm and exactly what wrinkles had been interrupted with the nail. He knew that body from head to foot. Precious, precious, precious to him. His only begotten son. You will guard the body of my son. Friday evening, during the night, Friday night. Saturday morning, as the sun begins to shine just so around the edges of the rock leaned against the tomb, staring, one angel at his feet, wings stretched, staring down over the body of the Messiah. The other angel positioned exactly opposite, wings up, over, staring down at that body. Nothing. Nothing. Not a twitch. All Saturday evening, all through the night, until sometime very early in the morning, while it was still dark, there must have been a twitch. I wonder, did he just sit straight up or did he just move for a second? All of a sudden, that body is filled with the life of Christ again, sits straight up and walks straight out of that tomb unhindered by anything in front of it. Can you imagine being the angel's position, one at his head, one at his feet? Can you picture them catapulted into the sky, giving the greatest message the heavenlies would ever hear? He is risen! He is risen! He is risen! Can you imagine what the angels of darkness were doing? Can you imagine? Anything but this. Anything but this. You talk about Satan going to plan B. How are we going to explain a missing body? What a moment. No moment like this. Oh, you know what I want to say to you, and I've got such a lump in my throat while I'm trying to say it. Oh, that the cross and the resurrection of Christ would never grow old to us. Never. This is our hope. This is our faith. We shall be like him, raised from the dead in the blink of an eye. That is the foundation of our faith.